ROC, restore our community. ROC, restore our community. ROC, restore our community. ROC, restore our community.
Wanda P's on a mission to ROC, restore our community, assuming the task, taking on the responsibility, one block at a time, one young mind at a time. We have to strive.
Hello and welcome to ROC. I'm Wanda P and this is Restore Our Communities. My guest today is Jacqueline Rowe from Mount Zion Baptist Church. Jacqueline, tell our viewing audience who you are and what is your purpose?
I am the network ministry leader of the church, and each year we host the Business Career Opportunity, the annual Business Career Opportunity Expo. And the purpose of this expo is just simply to give the business owners and other organizations an opportunity to display and sell their products and services while allowing employees to connect with qualifying job seekers.
Wow, this is excellent because this will be my third expo. We have to really get up into this. It was really exciting for me to be a part of Mount Zion and then to walk in to an African-American church, predominantly African-American church, to see all of these African-American businesses. I'm talking about quality, because you know how it can be sometimes.
Exactly.
You go in there to some of our places of business and you know, they ask for a little ketchup, don't have the hot sauce, don't have this. And it's just nice to see that it was professionally done.
Yes.
Who can qualify for this?
Well, any legitimate business that's qualified to walk into the house of the Lord.
Okay. Now, do they have to be members of Mount Zion?
They do not have to be members. We have Mount Zion members, non-members, universities, corporations, nonprofit organizations, and even youth businesses.
Okay. And that is excellent. Now, let's talk about some of the business that we have actually seen there. And I mean, I'll tell you one of the things I saw. There was a booth the first year I was there. This young lady, they were fixing like diabetic food. The food was excellent, and they put it in a little jar. It was enough, you know, for at least two people to eat off of for $10.
Exactly.
And it was really nice. So we're talking about food. We're talking about shoes. Oh, the shoes.
Yes, we have many industries there. We have a lady that she takes up the back wall with her shoes.
Yeah.
She has shoes on the steps, on the wall, down the side of the hallway. So we have a lot of different.
And you have to have steps to get in some of those shoes. I mean, I'm looking at those heels. You have to.
They're high, yeah, but they're very fashionable.
Very fashionable. Yeah.
Yeah, very fashionable.
And what I love about that is, you know, as we were saying, kind of joking a little bit about, but to see quality businesses, and that's what I was thoroughly impressed to see that you had those kind of businesses there.
I'm very proud of our business owners. I really have a passion to do this each year. This is actually my fourth year actually chairing the Expo, but I've been on the ministry working with Expo for 10 years.
Well, how did this even come about? I mean, I'm glad that this particular church is doing that, but how did that even come about?
Well, it started in 2001, and it started as just a small expo, and a group of people that were on the network ministry wanted to provide an opportunity just for the business owners inside the church. Wanted the congregation to know who the businesses were. And so they had their first expo at the Lowe's Vanderbilt.
Okay.
So I participated as a vendor that year.
Okay.
And so the second year, we had moved into the Antioch location. And we had held the first business expo at the Antioch location the second year. I think it was 2002.
Wow. And I tell you, some of the things that's popping up into my head, my friend Turner, she has a ready agent. The acting. You have authors. She works with us. As a matter of fact, this is where Fox Studio comes from.
I was wondering, where is she?
Well, we're working on some things together. We have an event coming up, and it was just wonderful to see the different, just the different activities that are going on there. Let's talk about how someone, if they want to be involved with this, how can they contact you and get involved?
One, they can call the church, Mount Zion Church, or they can actually email the network ministry at mountzionashville.org. And I monitor that email account, and if they want to be a part of the expo, let us know. We'll add them onto our database. But what we do, we send out save-the-date cards from those that are on our database. So
Okay.
it's easy. It's very easy to get a hold of us.
Okay. And I also saw that they're going to be the police officers, Metro Police.
We're having the Metro Police there, and I just found out today we're going to have the Sheriff Department.
Okay.
Verizon, Churchill Mortgage is going to be there. They are really excited. You know, they partner with Dave Ramsey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to be there. We're having Elwood Staffing, APA,
Okay.
Staffing Company, SMX Staffing Company,
Wow.
just a host of other.
And that-
and let me
yeah,
tell you this.
go ahead.
We're having the Tennessee Department of Labor Career Motor Coach.
Wow.
That's gonna be exciting. They're gonna be out on the parking lot, and they have the inside of their coaches, I guess
Okay.
it's like an office. And what they do is
Okay.
they have job readiness programs, and they help people prepare their resume and help them search for jobs.
And you know what, Jacqueline, that is so very important. Knowing that this is, we're talking about business, but also a job opportunities.
Exactly.
And you know, there are a lot of people that go and apply for jobs, and I didn't realize that there are people at certain ages don't even know how to go into interview.
Exactly.
So that would be ideal for
Exactly.
someone to come in and get their resumes together, because we're looking at a time now, people are switching jobs and they're looking for
Exactly.
new opportunities.
Definitely in transition.
Yeah, and this is not just for young people to come out and do this.
Yes, it's for everyone, because so many people have lost their jobs over the years.
Yeah.
And so it's just always been an initiative for them, even from the church standpoint, is to try to help people and provide opportunity, have the employees on location.
Okay.
So that's the reason why it's important. I like for people to know that it's just not the Business Expo, it's the annual Business Career Opportunity Expo. So it gives opportunity for everyone, not just business owners, but those that are seeking employment.
Right, because I'll tell you one, my first year, I started a cleaning business, and I got a whole lot of people.
Exactly.
Needless to say, at this point though, I had to kind of sift, you know.
Through your stack. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That means you had a lot of applicants.
Oh, I had over, I think, 50 applicants.
Really?
Yeah, and I ended up with like 26 employees.
Oh,
I didn't need that many, but I ended up with that
That's
many.
right. Good.
But it just let me know that, you know, this is an opportunity for someone to start out, because you look at a lot of people, they're starting their own businesses, and this would be ideal for them to come out, because they had like the different coffee, weight loss,
Yeah.
coffee and the shakes
Right.
and I think the weight loss shakes and everything. I take some of those now, and they're really
We have
good.
some of those, we have some more of those returning vendors.
Well, I tell you what, that really worked, because I'm still taking those shakes now, and what I do, I take them for maintenance now.
Oh, I
but
understand.
but that's really
Right.
good.
And you know, we also will have the Nashville Minority Business Development Center.
Okay.
Marilyn
Is it-
Robinson.
yeah, Marilyn,
She's
yeah.
gonna be there, and that's always a benefit for the business owners, you know.
Yeah.
And we also having, I think, Pathway Lending.
Okay.
They're there to help business owners find loans. So
Okay.
we have some good resources on hand, and CASA, Quantum Special Advocate, they're there. The
Okay.
Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
So we have a lot of nonprofit organizations there. So there again, we have not just regular small businesses and not just career, but we have the nonprofit and universities as well.
And I think what people need to understand is that this isn't just some, you know, event that you come and it's kind of boring. It's always exciting.
exciting.
Because I love when the moderators are up there talking, and then I think there's a lot of giveaways.
We have a lot of giveaways because our
Good stuff.
vendors, they want to give things away because that's a way of them getting new customers.
Right. And like I said, it's a lot of fun, food, you enjoy a lot of that. You bring your family and your friends to come out there and just enjoy it, because again, I'm just really excited that we are trying to just expose and give exposure to a lot of the people in the community that may not even know that your business exists.
That's right. We definitely want the community, as well as our congregation and the community, to come out and find out what opportunities are there for them.
And I think it's very important, because I was with another church before I came over to Mount Zion, a fairly large church, and one of my co-author, I wrote a book, and my co-author goes to this particular church, and we were talking about maybe, because I think I had heard about Mount Zion, I heard about it, and we were talking about doing this at this particular church.
Okay.
And do you know they were not interested?
Really?
And and this was a fairly large church, and there were a lot of business owners there. And so when I saw what Mount Zion had to offer, I'm a person that I deal with the community.
Exactly.
I like to, you know, help people. I like to expose people, especially through the media,
Right.
as to the other organizations and individuals that are making a difference. So to be a part of Mount Zion, because I shared with a young lady before we got started, I never would be a part of a large church like Mount Zion.
Mount Zion is so small.
Once you get
It is
involved,
so small, you know.
I came to Mount Zion to kind of hide because I didn't want to get a word. I want to get a word, but you get more than just a word.
You get more than just a word.
Because when you have a purpose inside of you, and then you connect with other people, and then we get a word every week, Wednesdays and Sundays, we get a word, and when you're encouraged through that relevant word, and you are a business owner, man, this is just awesome.
It is awesome. It really is. And we just really thank our Bishop Joseph Warren Walker,
Yes,
for
yes.
allowing us to do this every year.
Yes.
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to do this. He really sees a need in really providing an avenue for the business owners to just set up their booths.
Right.
One, so the congregation know who they are. And then two, to just have the career employees to come out, you know, and try to help, you know, the unemployed in our congregation.
Absolutely.
So he really has a passion and a heart, and we just thank him for allowing us to do this.
And I'm just excited, Jacqueline, just to know that there is an outlet for someone who, you know, that's encouraged. Because even we that are entrepreneurs, we're leaders in the community, it is very important to help raise up other potential leaders and potential entrepreneurs. And one thing that I do really appreciate about Bishop Walker is that the fact that he does encourage that. He's not trying to hold people back. You're not supposed to be in one spot. You don't stay in kindergarten forever. You have to progress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But another exciting thing, which is really new for us this year, and it's really new for everybody in the community, is we're going to have a booth with information on the Affordable Health Care Act. You know that just started today. People are signing up. We're going to have a booth today. And we're going to have 2 seminars. One from 10 to 11, and one from 11 to 12 in the back classrooms.
And you know what? I need to get that camera back there.
You do.
Because we'll probably end up just doing a show with that, because it is very important for people to understand that, because I don't know what's happening. I work for Metro, the Board of Education. I've been there 17 years, and I've been under my insurance. And then all of a sudden, last year, they have given everybody the flux about having to, because they switched over, some kind of way they switched over, and now we have to come up with birth certificates and marriage license.
For insurance?
Yeah, and we're still paying. And if you don't come up with this information before the deadline, your family member is cut off, yet they're still taking your money.
Wow.
So something's going to be done about that. You haven't heard the last of that. And the thing is, though, as I was watching the news even today, when they were talking about the government shutdown and all this, as people are finding out for themselves, this is a great thing to have.
It really is.
So I'm excited about that.
I'm excited too. I just spoke with a young lady that's kind of heading that up.
Okay.
And she's excited, and I'm excited. I'm so glad that she even reached out to me to see how could they even be a part of the expo. Come on.
And what
if you have a voice, come on.
And that's wonderful. What about the young people? What can the young people expect from this? You know, there's always something with the old people, and this is my mother and grandmother.
I tell you, kids come in there, and we give a bag to everyone to walk through the door.
Okay.
And they go around to each table and get their little goodie, because every booth has something to give away. You know, it was one year, it was a couple of years ago, we had a guy there, GKRK computers.
Okay.
And he had 2 booths, and he set his booth up. He had all of his computer equipment. There was a little girl. He was giving away a computer. There was a little girl said, "I'm gonna win that computer." He had a raffle.
Okay.
I'm gonna win that computer. I'm gonna win that computer. You know, by the end of the day, she won the computer.
See, speaking
I
to
mean,
existence.
you just never know what you may end up with. We also have a youth business, I forgot his name, but he participates every year. He's
Okay.
a little young author.
I was gonna say something about him. Yes,
You remember him?
Yes. Shauna,
Shauna,
her,
yes,
she's been
yes.
on the show before, and
Yes.
that's her nephew.
I
believe.
just found out today that they registered. Because I had made
Okay.
a phone call because I didn't see them register.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of times when I see that, when I look at the list and my repeat vendors,
Mhm.
if they hadn't registered, I'll sit at home at
Right.
night, but I'm up late night,
Yeah.
and send them a little email. Hey, you gonna register? His registration form.
Wow.
And so she's registered.
And I am so happy about that because he's not shy.
He's not shy.
And I think the book that he wrote was about bullying, and you know that's a
That's
really
big,
big thing
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So for him to be, I think it was
Yeah.
5 years old, 6
When he
years old.
started, yeah,
He
he
was
was
fine.
a young little fella back when he first started. I think he's participated, what, about 3 or 4 years now?
Wow, that is so exciting, and I'm just like again just so excited to see that we can come out here and we can allow people to come in they're not in the community.
Mhm.
Let's give that information out again as to how they can get in contact with you.
Hey, you can either call Mount Zion Church or you can email me at thenetworkministry@mountzionNashville.org.
And I tell you something, Jacqueline, we were talking the other night, and my heart was just so filled when I just listened to you and your dedication to this. You like, Wanda, sometimes I am up because we didn't touch base because I'm busy, you're
Right,
busy.
yeah.
But you see how the Lord worked this thing out,
Yes,
that
He did.
we're finally able to get this together. And you just talked about, Wanda, sometimes I'm just sitting there with the computer in my lap and I'm just falling asleep. Now
Yeah.
that's dedication.
I've done that for years.
but that's dedication because you have some people, as my grandma said, worth the hill of bean. But
It's
you,
funny because some people tell me, "You so awfully late sending me an email." I'm like, I had to get the email out. You know,
Yeah.
It's important. I think you have to put the work in if you want a successful outcome.
absolutely.
And I believe in our business owners. Sometimes, I'm training a new lady that's doing our database.
Okay.
And she said, "Oh, our numbers are low." I said, "Honey, let me tell you, our numbers are always low within the last 2 weeks before the expo."
Mhm.
I said, "But you just wait and you be prepared because the numbers are gonna come up. It's a trend."
And unfortunately, that's what we are.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just a trend.
Yeah.
We started advertising. We started actually registering.
Mhm.
Online registration went up June 1.
Okay.
And we try to do that every year.
And the thing is,
early
people,
registration.
even myself, I finally get up, I do nothing and did what I had to do.
Right.
And because we're so busy, we have enough time. We have enough time, but the thing is, if you can get in, get it over, get registered.
And I'm really, each year I tell my team, we're gonna cut it off early. We're gonna have to just cut it off. And the reason why, because it creates such a hardship towards the end. But
Yeah.
we wanna make sure that we get everyone registered and
Mhm.
get their booth assigned. And make sure we have enough food to feed them because we feed them lunch.
Yeah.
We have a continental breakfast and we feed them a nice lunch.
I don't think I ever made it for the breakfast yet.
Well, it's there. When you try to get back there and get you some coffee and a Danish.
Yeah, and I'm not really a breakfast person anyway, although that's the
Or
most
juice or
important.
water.
The most important breakfast meal of the day is breakfast. Get that brain and get the blood flowing. But sister, let's talk again about some of the people that's going to be there in the community. Besides the vendor, we mentioned the police department. I think Kroger's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Kroger's accounting department is gonna be there.
Now they're going to be hiring. Are they going to? People don't
We
realize
have-
Kroger's
we-
is good.
We really have some good employers this year. I am so proud, and I am
Wow.
still taking applications, registrations. So
Okay.
I just really highly encourage anyone, and even if you want to participate next year, just contact me.
Mhm.
So I can put you on our database so I can send you out the information, that you need.
And it's a great networking. Go
It's
ahead.
a great networking event. I think next year we're gonna try to increase our networking,
Mhm.
maybe on a quarterly basis with business owner, anyone that's on our database, to just
Okay.
come out and just get a chance to know who we are.
Now, is it mainly the bulk of the people there are just Mount Zion members, or do you? How can we get more of the community involved? Because that's my thing, and if I can help in that area, because I do know a lot of people.
Really?
Yes, with businesses, and yes, co-workers. I just know a lot of people that are not members of Mount Zion, and we can get them
involved as
Yes.
far as a vendor.
Yeah, become a vendor. And who knows, become a vendor.
Email me because I love people that love other people.
Okay, and I love
Because
people.
one thing we want is to just get more people involved.
Okay.
So it's not hard to get a hold of.
Mhm. And there are a lot of people that have these small businesses, and I mean, you name it, there are businesses there that I never even thought, like I said, about the young lady with the diabetic food, and I love because she had they had the diabetic chili, they had the gumbo, that was my favorite, and they have a jar of rice to go with it, and you can get 2 meals out of that for $10.
Yes, yes.
So I was just really impressed with that, and then the lotions, and
Yes.
these people are creating their own fragrances.
Exactly. Yeah, there is one lady
That was
a young lady that actually make her own natural products, and I just found out today.
I
she's
still have some,
participating
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of
When
different.
the real
types
pretty
of
bottles, they have the real pretty designer bottle. Yeah.
Mhm. We have hairstylists. We're gonna have
Yeah.
a beauty salon set up. We have a furniture store.
Get out.
One
No,
stop
I
furniture.
saw a car. Was this somebody that had a car dealership?
Exactly. But this year
You
we're
need a
gonna
car?
have Emerald Luxury Transportation
Okay.
out on the parking lot. He's gonna have a booth inside, but he's a new business owner. And
Okay.
he's gonna showcase his town car and his stretch limo Cadillac Escalade. So.
And their weddings, their people at prom,
Exactly,
birthdays,
exactly.
you know.
And to me, I think this is this is gonna be the best expo ever, and this is our 11th.
Wow. I'm excited. I can feel that because of just the few names that we have dropped here today, from the political side, from the insurance, understanding this affordable health insurance, from the food, from the lotion, jewelry. Oh man, I saw so many jewelry
Oh my
designers
God.
there.
And then we have this one vendor, he participates every year, Crawford Clothier.
Okay.
He has men's suits.
Oh, yeah, he's
my
get back in
God.
the back.
Back in the corner, he has the same booth. Sharp suit.
Might get cut, go back there.
And then
So,
you have,
oh,
and then you
God.
have Angelic Creations. She makes the best.
I want her
cakes.
cake.
Oh my God!
Not cake. I got a piece of cake.
She has the
I want a
best
cake.
She's in the same location. I try to put people in their same location.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that cake is to die for.
Yeah.
Not really to die for, but it's good.
Yeah, we
That's
have
good.
some really good businesses. Logo My Logo, this one guy, Logo My Logo, he's been participating every year.
So now what?
And he started his own business. He
Okay.
participated working with another company.
Okay.
But I think 2 or 3 years ago, he started his own business and he was at the Expo. He got some top-notch businesses.
Wow. So he does.
Yeah.
So if a person needs a logo for their business or maybe family reunions, is something like that.
He's gonna be about
Bam.
2 or 3 tables down from you.
Okay, because I'll tell you something, that's very important, because I remember a friend, they were trying to get a banner for their high school reunion.
Oh, you need to go to him. He'll take care of you. He
Wow.
will take care of you.
Wow.
And talking about good customer service, all of our vendors have very good customer service. So
Wow.
we just ask for everyone to come out and be a part of
Okay.
it. And then just, if you want to be a part of it next year, email me.
Okay, we have about 2 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's just give out that information as to where they can get in
Okay.
contact with you.
You can email me at thenetworkministry@Nashville, MountZionNashville.org. And you can call the church.
Okay, and even if you don't get this year, which will be October 5th, you definitely be a part of this on next year.
Yes, just please include your name, your business name, and your contact mailing information, and definitely your email.
Okay.
I can't call real fast. I can't call you back, but I can email you.
Okay.
'Cause I'm on email 24/7.
Okay.
Can't
And
call
see-
you all the time, but
Now, do they have any type of training for like someone that's computer literate? There's a computer guy. It may be too late for him, but this guy is awesome.
for him to participate?
Yeah. Is it
And
too?
does he teach computer
He
training?
does all of it.
I'm still taking businesses.
I need to contact him because he just gave me a great deal, guys. I'm talking about, I had a TV that was sitting up, he fixes television, computers, all this stuff. And it's a shame what I paid, and my TV set with one of those, what's that, a confluxer or something.
Right.
He named it, but it went out on my
And he fixed
TV.
it.
Dirt cheap.
Oh, you know what? That's an awesome business.
I'm gonna call him
We like
tonight.
unique businesses.
I'm gonna call him tonight.
Tell him
Yes,
to
I'm
come
gonna call him
on,
tonight.
Tell him to email me.
But Jacqueline, this has been so awesome. We're gonna wrap this up, but we
Okay.
definitely want you guys to come out to the expo this Saturday at the Antioch location
Yes.
of Mount Zion.
From 10 to 3, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And I tell you, I'm excited. I will see. Don't just meet us there, beat us there, guys. Remember that God loves
Unilateralism.
you.
He sends you to relationships of reciprocity. Break that down. He doesn't send you to people where you got to be the only one giving. God sends you to people where people pour into you and you pour into them. You ought to be tired of just giving, and all these folk with their hand out and ain't got nothing to pour back in your life. Preach, Bishop. I'm doing the best I can. Tell somebody that season's over. People that drain you, people that every time you see them, it's can I? Amen. Listen, listen. It's important because this season is going to reveal something to you. See, your naivety will have you believe that everybody around you is for you. Your naivety will make you believe that everybody smiling in your face like you. So, but when God projects his sovereign plan on your life in a particular place and brings you down to your last meal, you gonna really know who your real friends are. People of God, as long as you got cheese, you got rats. I'm gonna help somebody. But when your cheese run out, so do the rats. Am I talking to anybody up in here today? That's why you ought to be tired of all these wishy-washy people. You ought to thank God for your ride or die folk. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm ride or die. Tell them I'm with you when you're up and I'm with you when you're down. I'm not one of those wishy-washy people that just run out just because you're going through. Am I talking to anybody up in here? Stop whining over who left you. Fair weather people are not designed for this season in your life. Now that we got this straight, now we got the right plan in the right place with the right people. Now we're ready for practical obedience. Now we want to see, can we move closer to this breakthrough? Let's see it. Verse 10, let's see it now. Now verse 10 says, now remember, the woman represents us. Elijah represents who? God. So the Bible says, so he arose and went to Zarephath. That's obedience because God told him to go. He went exactly where God told him to go. And when he came to the gate of the city, indeed a widow was there. She was there just like God said. What was she doing? Gathering sticks. She was busy. Now she could have been bitter, but she was busy.